A dozen inmates have been injured after a bus they were riding in transporting them crashed in downtown Sacramento. Brand new video shows what appears to, you see it right there, what appears to be a Tesla running a red light and hitting that bus near the federal courthouse at 7 o'clock this morning. Rachel Wolf is live near the intersection of I and 5th with the latest there. Rachel.
Of those 23 inmates that were on board that bus reporting injuries. At this point in time, we know that 3 have been transported, all minor injuries. But let's take a look at some video that was shot earlier. This was a bit of a chaotic scene. It's been wrapped up at this point in time in front of the federal courthouse. But at I and 5th, as you saw, that red light camera footage of the Tesla hitting the inmate bus. Police telling us that the Tesla ran a red light there, hitting the bus. Those inmates had to be removed from the bus and treated at the scene. A bit of a logistical difficulty in terms of so many patients at once, making sure that they're treated properly, that it's safely done, because if they had to be transported to a hospital, they would need law enforcement personnel. Joining me live right now is the Public Information Officer for the Sacramento County Sheriff's Office, Sergeant Amar Gandhi. Tell us a little bit about the logistics of this. Now, we still see this bus here behind us. The bus itself doesn't seem to have a lot of damage to it, but it was the threat of what could have been with all of those people on board.
Sure, and a lot of the damage is actually on the other side because it was traveling northbound, got hit on this side of it. Logistically, of course, it's a nightmare. You've got 23 folks on that bus that, again, are not just normal, everyday folks on a Greyhound bus, for instance, but present a whole list of logistical issues and security issues. So we did have to deploy a lot of resources from patrol, and thankfully for our partners, we were able to get all that done.
This was a busy morning commute. You've got the Sac State commencement going on. Tell me what happened when we had those inmates that were sitting on the steps. What were being done to them?
A big props to the Sac City Fire. They got out here very quickly, got them medically evaluated. They actually even brought a doctor on site to make sure that everybody was treated and assessed quickly. Got those other 3 that needed to be transported for their complaints transported, and the rest have been sent back to the main jail.
And of course, the driver of that Tesla will be part of this investigation. Sure. And I'm sure toxicology and testing and all that kind of stuff to see what happened. At this point in time, anything left here that anybody needs to know? Looks like traffic's back going.
Yeah, again, another big props to Sac City PD. They got this thing moving really quickly. The intersection looks like it's moving, just a little bit of an eyesore right here, but outside of that, it should be good to go.
All right, thank you so much. We appreciate it, Sergeant Gandhi. So again, at this point in time, it's an all clear, the intersection clear, the debris clear, but it was a pretty hectic morning here right outside the federal courthouse with that inmate bus crash and nearly 24 people on board, a lot of security concerns. At this point in time, law enforcement working with Sac Fire to wrap this up and get people where they need to go to be treated safely.
Okay, Rachel, thank you very much. Appreciate that.